Alright guys, it is IrateNinja coming to you with another Overwatch video, this one of Genji. Now, if I'm being frank, I struggle with Genji a little bit. I'm not sure if it's his hitbox. I feel like I'm not very accurate with his 3 ninja stars that he throws as his main form of attack. And he also just requires some creativity. He's a tough character to play for me. He may not be for everyone. At any rate, the idea behind Genji is a few fold. He's got a few different abilities. You see me kind of chucking the stars there. He throws 3 at a time. They do pretty good damage. He has cyber agility, which you see far right there, the ability to climb up walls. So he can get places. He can double jump. The Swift Strike essentially dashes forward and does damage. If you kill someone while you're dashing forward, it resets instantly. Not very good at figuring that out. The Deflect is nice, great for like burning and melting down Bastion, or if Reaper gets close. And then Dragon Blade is essentially just, he goes into massive sword mode and does incredible damage with that sword there. So that's pretty much all his abilities. Again, you can see the difficulty there. I'm not alone. 3-star difficulty. He's a tough character to play. I didn't do too bad with him this game, so we'll check him out. You'll see right off the bat here, Tracer's down here. Not sure what she was doing against all 3 of us, but I led those shurikens well enough. Here's an example of climbing right up and over. Beautiful. Most of my kills this round come from my shuriken. I'll try to point out if I ever get a good deflect kill, or I never really use my ultimate well. I didn't even put it in the video. I did so poorly with it. It requires you to be very close. But if I were to say, how do you play Genji? If you're a skilled character that can aim very well, if you know the maps very well and you know traversal routes to get up high and get around people and put yourself in advantageous situations to go one-on-one against support characters and picking them off, even against damage or defense characters. Genji, if you're really good with him, can do a lot of damage really quick. I probably should have dashed into Reaper there. Once you get someone's health, 3/4 the way down, if you dash, it'll usually finish them off. And then that dash is reset right away. So it's a good way to either lunge right into another attack or maybe get out of the fray. One thing I definitely don't do with Genji enough is double jump. You get up high and above people and use his ability to traverse well. I think that's really how you play Genji. Here's me with my ultimate. So I got 1 kill there and it's pretty much burnt it down. I tried to use deflect there, got a few hits, ended up using another dash to kill someone, but not a very good use of the ultimate. But I think the best Genji players are really good at jumping around and getting high and climbing walls and putting themselves in one-on-one matchups. So there's a death for me. I don't know what I was doing, just standing in the line of fire there. That was brilliant. You see the kill cam there, just getting owned by Junkrat. But at any rate, I'd be curious to hear in the comments for those of y'all that might have some advice for me and other Genji players. I find him tough to play. You can see my counterpart there on the other team jumping around like a maniac. I don't think he was very good, but felt like he was a little bit better than me. There's an example where I felt like I had, Widowmaker lined up with headshots and just wasn't landing them. I feel like Genji's hitbox is much smaller on his shurikens. This is a little better here. Here I get up, I'm up and around everybody. I accidentally fell off, but I get up high, I'm raining down some damage from below. Same idea here, climb up, I get in some more damage. This is kind of how you want to play Genji. From afar, I have pretty good range, medium range. You can also get up close with that deflect. Now, a key piece about deflect is when you're doing it, you want to be facing the person you're deflecting. In other words, you want your reticle back on them. So if you're deflecting and pointing at the ground and not at the character, you're not going to do any damage back to them. Whereas like if a Bastion's going off on you and you deflect and point it right back at them, it's going to burn him down with his own damage. I find it to work best for like a Bastion, a Reaper, a Soldier 76, anyone that's like just constantly shooting bullets at you, and you're deflecting them back at them, can be pretty deadly. So, with that said, I really don't have much more to add here. This ends up being an okay match for me for Genji. I didn't do horrible, definitely more eliminations than death, but I'll let you guys watch the gameplay, and hopefully you'll get me a better idea of how to be a better Genji moving forward. Look forward to it, guys. Take care.
Know yourself in the face of death. It's high noon.